Hey guys, Jay Paranoid. This is going to be introductionary video or basics video, menu, screen, video, whatever you want to call it, number 2. With this one, we're going to get into a little bit of multiplayer. You're going to click on, let me go back, that was a little quick. We're going to go to connect to a server, which is going to be your third option down from new game. In case you guys don't, I don't know whether or not they make this game in different languages or not, but if they do, it's third option down. And it's going to load all these different servers for you. Okay. Now, if you're trying to connect to a private server, I want to say this before I get into everything else. Down here at the bottom, there's going to be an IP address and a port number, and you can manually enter in whatever you have. I did have a manually entered one because originally me and a couple buddies had our own game server. We have decided to discontinue it, and the reason being is because this game is in alpha, ladies and gentlemen, which means it keeps changing. And unfortunately, we feel like we need to take a step back from this game. They're doing some changes, so we're going to give it a little while before we start making more videos. And yeah, it's not that it's a bad game. It's just it's hard to keep up. You try to make a gameplay video, and then they come out with a new update, and the gameplay's changed completely, or is beginning to change completely. They're changing some of the crafting. Anyways, we'll get into that and do another video. But here, this is going to be your server stuff. And you have the standard servers. The light bulb is going to be all your modded ones, and then you have your peer-to-peer games. And looks like server friends are playing on, and history and favorites, and then you have your LAN connections. If you click on one over here on the right-hand side, it's going to tell you the current server time, day 1, 7 o'clock a.m. This is important. I cannot stress this enough for those of you guys trying out multiplayer. Pay attention to this as much as possible. Depending on what day it is. Okay, let's see if we can find one day for... Oh, there you go. Day 161, okay? When you play multiplayer, or when you play this game, if a player is logged in, the time progresses. If everyone logs out, it stops. But when you have certain servers that are very popular, this day keeps going and going and going and going. And what ends up happening is, like real life, if you have a bunch of people just constantly chopping down trees and claiming resources, when you log in, there's going to be nothing left. And I mean nothing. It'll be a dead plain, and for those of you that are starting on a server, it can be challenging when there is absolutely nothing. So, pay attention to that, okay? That being said, they have game seeds, which I believe is the style of map, okay? Some of them have custom maps and stuff like that. You have your 24-hour cycle. It's going to tell you how long it is. It's just 50 minutes. So a 24-hour cycle is going to be 50 minutes of real lifetime. Daylight hours, total of 18 in-game. 18 hours of that 24-hour cycle is going to be daytime. Block durability is strength, crafting timers. Some servers, there's no crafting timers. Other servers, it's going to take some time for you to craft items. Airdrops, it looks like 72, which is going to be every 72 hours or 72 days. Loot abundance, 100. Some places will have higher loot abundance. It's like a lot of these guys only have 100 or 100%. Loot respawn, looks like it says 30. I'm not positive whether or not that's 3 days or what it is. We'll have to look into that a little bit, okay? Drop on death, drop on quit. There's different options where you can drop everything in your pack and on your tool belt, or if you just drop what's on your tool belt and keep what's in your pack, or you vice versa. Some servers even have it on drop on quit. As you can see, you drop on quit. When you log out, you drop everything, which I do not like. This is a survival game. You need to be able to build up to, progress your character as you go on. If you drop everything on quit, you're starting over every time you log in. Enemy memory, how long they know to chase you. How many enemies there are as far as spawning. Max zombies alive, 35. Max animals alive, 50. Cheat mode, some of them enable cheat mode, some of them don't. Your claim size, you have these cool things called claim blocks. So when you build a house, or you find a house, and you want to say, hey, you know what? This is my castle. We're going to protect it. You're going to put one of these little blocks down, and it doubles the strength, or triples the strength, or quadruple, or 36 times the strength, whatever the server has it set to. So that way it's harder for people to break in. And when you log off, it's usually double whatever it is whenever you're in-game. So that way if you're not online, and someone tries to attack and break into your castle to steal your stuff, it makes it harder for them to do so. It's not impossible, but it is harder. Okay. The claim duration can last a certain amount of days. Excuse me, guys. I believe the longest they have is like 14 days or something like that. Alright, well this is your multiplayer menu. Hope you guys enjoyed the little tutorial. These are the different pages. There's a lot of servers. This game's pretty popular right now. And I believe it's only $10 a game server, so if you guys want to make your own, you guys can very well do so. Okay? Alright guys, thank you for watching.